Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're looking at the most morphenomenal threads donned by the teens with attitude in the TV series, comics, and movies.
Earth 1, aliens nothing!
Number 30, Solar Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Outside of space and time, there is a void without any connection to the Morphin grid. But, utilizing the power of the Solarix, the void is guarded by its own team of Rangers, the Solar Rangers. The two primary Rangers, Ella Ryan and Remy, sport unique colors of purple and orange respectively. Additionally, both suits are ordained with gold trimmings, a starry pattern to give them an extra stellar look, and helmets loosely inspired by the unadapted Sentai Q Ranger. When a ragtag team of familiar Rangers enters the void, they get their own solar upgrades, plus some borrowed elements from their own suits to make their intergalactic makeover feel more personal. Number 29, Dino Fury Evil Blue Ranger, Power Rangers Cosmic Fury.
Red doesn't suit you!
Well, bitter isn't a good color on you!
Using the Dino Fury outfits as a basis, the Cosmic Fury suits offered new unique colors and a new interstellar flair. Arguably, the one who got the coolest upgrade was Ollie, while Lord Zed brainwashed him. His diabolical makeover gave his Dino Fury ensemble a devious upgrade. Complete with an intimidating shield, with fierce shoulder pads, black gloves and boots, and a squid emblem on his belt to symbolize his new masters.
You know, it'll be so easy to beat you. I wish you did have powers.
His costume also turned a darker shade of blue to emphasize his new darker attitude. Overall, his new look painted him more like a war general. But once he was freed from Zed's spell, he happily traded his evil threads to join his cosmic teammates.
I've always been about the upgrades.
Number 28, Squadron Rangers, Power Rangers Super Megaforce, and Power Rangers Universe.
Daily Ranger mode!
Bring on the new powers!
One of Super Megaforce's more head-scratching decisions was introducing unadapted Sentai suits as new powers never seen on Earth. Thus, the Fivemen became the Supersonic Rangers, and the Die Rangers became the Squadron Rangers.
Final strike!
The Boom Studios took this concept and ran with it, giving the Squadron Rangers a much more in-depth backstory. This is good because it was a crime to leave the Die Ranger suits untouched. With a nice balance of white, gold, and their primary colors, along with the helmets beautifully decorated to represent different mythical creatures. They even made their own Black Ranger to make the lineup feel more unique, showing the creative possibilities when giving unadapted Sentai suits a chance in the spotlight. Number 27, Overdrive Rangers, Power Rangers Operation Overdrive. We all know how divisive fan reactions to Operation Overdrive are, but if there's one thing most can agree on, it's how cool the suits turned out. The core 5 members share the same color scheme as the OG team, which makes sense given that it's a 15th anniversary season, with additional silver trimmings for a vibrant touch and stylish vehicular helmets. Obviously, the Mercury Ranger is the one who stands out the most. A unique blend of silver, orange, and blue with shoulder pads to really make his ensemble pop. Love or hate the season, there's no denying that the Overdrive Rangers treasure hunt was done with a sense of style. Number 26, Dimension X Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers / Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. Anyone can be a Power Ranger, so why not the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? In the original crossover miniseries, our jaws dropped seeing the Turtles morph into Mighty Morphin Rangers, though it was only temporary. However, in the sequel miniseries, the Turtles, along with Casey and April, get a second chance at joining the battle as a new original fleet of Rangers, the Dimension X Rangers. Along with the colors being a better match for their respective Ranger, the suits give off an extreme cyber warrior aesthetic, with the turtle shells adding an extra protective layer. It's a shame they had to return the Morphers, as those suits were way too radical to give up. Number 25, 2017 Movie Rangers, Power Rangers. In 2017, Lionsgate brought the Power Rangers back to the big screen with a cinematic retelling of Day of the Dumpster. Of course, with a modern reimagining comes new suits. While the dinosaur aesthetics of the original are reduced, the original colors are still alive and well, with the addition of glowing blue diamond chest plates emphasizing the Power's alien heritage.
This is so much better with armor!
Additionally, as much as we love the classic spandex, the armor on these new dudes looks way more protective, which is helpful when dealing with a Rita Repulsa that isn't playing around.
Everyone, let's go!
Speaking of, we get a brief shot of the Green Ranger, giving us a taste of what could have been if we ever got a sequel. Number 24, Dino Fury Rangers. Power Rangers Dino Fury. Because dinosaurs worked so well the first 3 times, why not go for round 4?
Dino Fury power!
While they follow the same color palette as Dino Charge, the 6 Dino Fury Ranger suits carry a more medieval flair. Along with a balance of gold, silver, and their primary colors, their visors are a creative combination of dinosaur teeth and a knight's helmet. Void Knight especially carries the motif well with his heavily armored purple and silver equipment.
Without your fix-it key and this saber, I wouldn't have this fine set of armor.
But making the biggest fashion statement of the team is the Green Ranger Izzy, who deliberately rips her skirt off just because it doesn't fit her style. We could all learn a thing or two from her.
Skirts aren't really my thing.
Number 23, Lord Dracon. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Undeniably, one of the comics' breakout stars was the evil counterpart to the great Tommy Oliver, Lord Drakkon. Drakkon's suit is a twisted amalgamation of his green and white ranger powers. Golden spikes along a green shield, fangs over the mouthpiece, and a piercing red visor. We see Drakkon's suit evolve throughout the series, stealing elements from other Ranger suits, donning a cape to symbolize his ultimate power, and even having half of his helmet damaged, representing his fractured mental state. No matter what changes, Drakkon's outfit is a symbol of a hero who's fallen from grace, a trait he tried sharing with his world's Kimberly, aka the Ranger Slayer. Number 22, Psycho Rangers, Power Rangers in Space. One of the most terrifying Ranger teams, the Psycho Rangers live up to their namesake, crazy obsessed with taking down their respective counterparts.
Now we'll show you what a Psycho Ranger can do!
Suffice it to say, their designs command ferocity and viciousness. Jaggedy shoulders and helmets, dark, piercing, eye-like visors, mouthpieces that look like beastly teeth, and a heavy emphasis on black. Of course, this ghastly Ranger ensemble only covers up their true appearances. Vile, multicolored monsters based on bugs, plants, and elements. The Psycho Ranger look was so iconic that the Space Rangers tried to copy it with their own fake Psycho Silver. And the Boom Studio comic created Psycho Green, who is just as menacing and destructive as his TV counterparts, maybe even more so. Number 21, Hyperforce Rangers. Power Rangers Hyperforce, and Power Rangers Unlimited Hyperforce. Power Rangers Hyperforce was an actual play web series where a few familiar well-known faces act out an original Rangers season with their respective characters. The Hyperforce team appeared in spin-off material and even got their own spotlight in the Boom Studios comic. From the concept art alone, these Rangers feel fresh out of the show itself, taking inspiration from SPD and Time Force. The suits balance black with the Rangers' primary colors, with the much-appreciated addition of silver shoulder pads. The helmets especially stand out with the Greek mythology aesthetic, and the lineup's color choice pays homage to the original Mighty Morphin team, especially with the Green Ranger.
Number 20, Omega Rangers. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Saban's Go-Go Power Rangers, and Power Rangers. When Jason, Zach, and Trini left for their new mission in outer space in the comics, they, along with their new ally Kia, were given a whole new set of powers as the Omega Rangers. The suits for this new team are more alchemic-based, a medieval-styled flair with golden gauntlets for their morphers. The costumes are equal in design, each with a very nice blend of each Ranger's respective colors, gold and dark gray. However, there's a clever little touch to make every suit unique. Each helmet has a distinct stone on his or her helmet that symbolizes their respective element: earth, air, fire, and water. So wait, is this Power Rangers or Avatar: The Last Airbender? Number 19, Beast Morphers Rangers. Power Rangers Beast Morphers.
Initiating morph sequence.
Once Hasbro took the reins of the franchise, they brought with them some new innovations to the Ranger ensemble with Beast Morphers.
How'd I do that? It's the cheetah DNA inside you.
Gone are the days of colorful spandex, now replaced with colorful biker leather, a material never previously used for the costumes.
Unleash the beast!
The helmets, each one resembling their respective animal spirits, also have metallic colored visors that almost look like sunglasses, giving the Rangers a very secret agent-like vibe to go with their leathery new duds.
Stop! What's he doing?
However, there's still one thing that doesn't make sense to us. Why call the Gold Ranger's animal spirit a mantis when he's clearly designed after a beetle?
Phenomenal! The Mantis DNA worked!
Number 18, Ninja Steel Rangers. Power Rangers Ninja Steel and Power Rangers Super Ninja Steel.
What are those?
They're the Ninja Power Stars.
While the actual ninja theme of Ninja Steel was toned down, the suits stood out in the flashiest of ways.
Check it out! It's some kind of mystical metamorphosis!
Each Ranger's helmet visor is modeled after their respective ninja power star, and the core 5 members each come with a colorful sash worn outside the suit rather than embedded into it. However, taking the boldest fashion choice of the team is Levi, the Gold Ranger.
Rhythm of the Ninja! Ninja Steel Gold!
As a country western musician, his Ranger ensemble comes fitted with a cowboy hat-like helmet and poncho, alluding to the classic gunslingers of the Old West. Couple that with the Shogun-like Lion Fire armor, and you have a stylish farewell to the Neo-Saban era.
Lion Fire Sprint!
Number 17, Lightspeed Rescue Rangers. Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue. After a long journey through space, it's time to return to Earth with a new team of Rangers assembled by the government, the Lightspeed Rescue Team. While the colorful hazard-striped suits aren't particularly exciting, the season brought with it 2 major innovations to the franchise costume-wise. The first being the retractable visors, which opened a whole new door to emoting without needing to take off their helmets.
I hope you don't think you're taking this money. I earned it.
What?
The second, and most notable, is the very first non-Sentai-based Ranger, the Titanium Ranger.
Titanium Ranger.
With his gleaming silver suit and gold trims, stripes, and shoulder pads, he easily stands out among the other Rescue Rangers in the best ways. Number 16, Ranger Operators. Power Rangers RPM. Yes, even a season as dark as RPM feels incomplete without colorful spandex.
That is not spandex!
Not spandex. Whatever you want to call it, the Ranger Operator series suits are inspired by a unique blend of animals and vehicles. The helmets take inspiration from each Ranger's respective Zord animal, with embedded spinning wheels and turbines on the side that rotate at a lightning-fast speed.
Engine cell activate!
The suits also embrace the vehicular aesthetic with straps along the torsos that vaguely resemble seatbelts and safety harnesses, along with wheels/gears on the gloves and boots that spin as fast as real tires and can be handy in combat.
Zip Charger!
Turbo Cannon!
Functional and uniquely designed. But are we really sure it's not spandex?
Could you please tell me, where do you get your spandex? That is not spandex!
Number 15, Dino Charge Rangers. Power Rangers Dino Charge and Power Rangers Dino Supercharge.
What's happening? I don't know. Look out! What in the world?
Dino Charge and Dino Supercharge saw a return to the franchise's roots of dinosaur-themed Rangers, but brought a new sense of style to the legacy. For starters, with 10 Rangers on one team, you have a bigger variety of colors, except surprisingly for a Yellow Ranger, unless you count Ivan, the Gold Ranger.
Unleash the power!
Wow, we look great together.
In addition, their visors are modeled after their respective dinos' mouths, and their torsos are decorated with teeth like a sash, with at least one shoulder pad for added flair.
T-Rex Supercharged Morpher!
Dino Charger, engage!
Activate!
Tyler's T-Rex Supercharge mode also adds an extra zing with a carnival-like aesthetic that is guaranteed to make the battle get wild.
I'm not done yet! T-Rex Supercharge Kick!
Number 14, Zeo Rangers. Power Rangers Zeo. Let's jump back a bit in time to examine the Zeo Rangers, who are all decked out in your basic 80s punk band ensemble.
Power Rangers, Z-O!
They scaled back the complexity of the helmets, preferring just a smooth, egg-like head protector with a twist. They have shapes for their visors.
They're amazing, Billy.
Each shape represents their ranger number by the number of sides they have.
You're in 5, red!
Get it? The Red Ranger is Zeo Ranger 5, and his star has, never mind. All in all, a striking ensemble sure to leave your enemies blinded by sheer awesome.
Right, guys?
Right! Power Rangers! Zeo!
Number 13, Turbo Rangers, Power Rangers Turbo.
I've never felt anything like this.
RPM showcased some interesting automobile theme designs, but it wasn't the first Power Rangers series to do so. In Power Rangers Turbo, we see the Rangers ride around in souped-up vehicles, sporting outfits that got overhauled for a race car design.
All right, guys. This is it. You guys ready? Ready.
Plenty of black trim, and the helmets have a little additional design in chrome silver, just like actual cars.
Cat, are you okay? Yeah, okay enough to teach Fangface to keep his mouth shut.
Perhaps the more controversial design choice was the inclusion of what looked like a high-visibility reflector on the chests, something that worked in the Japanese series Car Ranger.
The only scene you're gonna play is you leaving the planet permanently.
It'll never fly.
Number 12, Jungle Fury Rangers, Power Rangers Jungle Fury. By harnessing their animal spirits, the Jungle Fury Rangers are well armed to reflect their respective martial arts style and animal.
Jungle Beast! Spirit Unleashed!
The main trio is dressed aerodynamically with their unique feline stripes and spots and no belts. Just wait until you see them literally flying with built-in jets in Jungle Master Mode. Meanwhile, the Wolf Ranger has a very kickboxer-like motif with metallic wrist and ankle wraps. While the Rhino Ranger sports a Japanese karate robe-like ensemble, complete with a literal black belt. The ones who really take the cake, however, are the Spirit Rangers. With their completely unique designs, they practically revolutionized the US-exclusive Ranger Suit game. Number 11, Space Rangers, Power Rangers in Space.
Red, blue,
Yellow! Pink!
Black!
This cosmic iteration of the Power Rangers picked up where Turbo left off, with the Rangers now sporting some appropriate spacesuits. They use the same color palette as the original series, but with color boxes along the front of their torso, like rank in the Army.
This isn't over. I know Astronomer, and she won't give up that easily.
The 6th Ranger also saw the first use of a silver outfit, but this style ditches the colored boxes in favor of computer chips?
Whatever it is you just said, I'm gonna make you eat your words.
They also have these weird orb things on their helmets, which were features used in the show's Japanese counterpart, Mega Ranger, to display their symbols. But here, they're basically sunroofs for your helmet.
Power Rangers! Yeah!
Number 10, Galaxy Rangers, Power Rangers Lost Galaxy.
Fasten your seatbelt.
As the Zordon era ends, a new chapter begins as we follow the Lost Galaxy Rangers through the deepest recesses of space. First, the elephant in the room. Not everyone is crazy about the Charlie Brown stripes on the plain white torso for the main 5 Rangers. We admit it's a little distracting, but the nicely sculpted helmets make up for the rest of the suit's plainness.
Who's that?
Of course, the one who really steals the show costume-wise is the Magna Defender, fully protected in plated majestic armor like the intergalactic knight that he is.
Wait, let us help!
This is not your battle, Rangers.
Also, he gets extra bonus points for being the very first Ranger to don a cape. Capes are cool, enough said.
Nothing will stop me. Nothing.
Number 9, Super Mega Force Rangers, Power Rangers Super Mega Force.
Super Mega Saber! Charging!
Not since Mighty Morphin has there been such a brazen disregard for the English language. Power Rangers Super Mega Force.
There's a simple explanation for that.
They almost hit the command center!
But what's new here? Well, the theme, according to the title, is totally unclear. But as for the outfits, they're going for a pirate look.
Good job, Jake! That'll work! Thanks!
That means high-top boots with folded rims, that means skull and crossbones on the chest, and that means popped collars for all. Oh, and everyone gets a Captain Jack Sparrow peacoat and dainty white gloves.
Now that's a super mega win!
Number 8. Dino Thunder Rangers. Power Rangers Dino Thunder.
That's totally rock!
Oh yeah!
From day one, Power Rangers had the whole dinosaur angle covered, but this series really drives the point home.
You can do it.
Okay, let's do it!
You like dinosaurs? Well, we've got them. They have stripes down the sides, dinosaur prints on the chest, and gold trim all over. Their helmets are a lot like the originals, but sleeker, more streamlined. Though the standout design has got to go to the White Ranger. With a terrifying red visor and a tooth-like black and white design, he's definitely someone you don't want to meet in a back alley.
White Drago Sword. Laser arrows.
Number 7. Wild Force Rangers. Power Rangers Wild Force.
I'm the Red Lion Ranger, and your rampage is here!
This 10th iteration of Rangers remained faithful to the Super Sentai version, right down to the morphing sequence.
I'm the Yellow Eagle Ranger. And Wild Force never gives up!
This year's Ranger outfit comes complete with gold bands across the chest, and just like Zeo, said gold bars represent their Ranger number.
Meet the Black Bison Ranger! Prepare to be stomped!
This time around, white is the new pink, although her skirt and collar retains some pink strips. No comment there.
Thanks for asking! Tiger Ranger! Yeah! Wild Force!
Also, animal helmets. That's where the budget went. These helmets come with their own specific animal designs.
Eagle!
Lion!
Tiger!
Number 6. Space Patrol Delta B Squad Rangers. Power Rangers SPD. Now we're really onto something. These B-Squad suits were tailor-made and form-fitting, like a superhero should have.
Let's get this party started! SPD, red!
As for the helmets, they brought back the silver mouthpiece, but omitted the weird lip molds. Half of the torso is now black, and once again, they're all numbered.
Space Patrol Delta!
Oh yeah! Get them!
Yeah!
We also got the badass-looking SWAT gear, which gives the suits a military aesthetic. Oh, and given the police theme of the show, the suits have flashing lights galore.
Special weapons and tactics!
Number 5, Mighty Morphin Rangers. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
You're monkey meat, and you're going down! That's right, so get ready, Ape-Face! Let's get him! Blue Ranger ready!
Pink Ranger, ready! Yellow Ranger! Yeah, Yellow Ranger!
A lot of you might be surprised not to see this one as number 1 just by sheer popularity, but this isn't a popularity contest. It's a fashion show with sparks and lasers.
Release Maria and the Power Eggs! No! Let's do it!
Yeah!
Okay, so let's get into this. Crazy cool helmets with silver mouthpiece molds, giant diamond shapes on the front, cool dinosaur designs on the top. What's not to like?
Back off, Fang Face! The good guys are here! Get off our planet!
Cause we're the Power Rangers! And we're not backing down!
Everyone gets a pair of knee-high boots to facilitate ass-kicking. But come on, we all wanted to be the Green Ranger as a kid with that sweet-looking overshield. Don't lie.
You won't know what hit him, Jason. Let's take him!
Number 4, Ninja Storm Rangers. Power Rangers Ninja Storm.
Let's do it!
Ninja Storm blends the classic Ranger attire with, you guessed it, ninjas.
All right, boys. Step aside. On your left. All in the wrist.
The helmet visors are shaped like the classic representation of a ninja, and they can even retract to reveal the Rangers' faces.
That really just happened, right?
I'm pretty sure it did.
However, on top of the cool design, what makes this one stand out is that the team is actually formed from 2 different Ranger teams. The Wind Rangers with the gray sleeves and leggings, and the Thunder Rangers with the gold shoulder pads and knee guards.
You want an idea? How about give up? Trust us, it will be much less painful that way.
And, just like the original series, the 6th Green Ranger brings back the gold overshield.
Not in this lifetime, sucker!
Number 3. Time Force Rangers. Power Rangers Time Force.
Time Force! Time Force! Power Rangers!
These outfits are a classic example of looking stylish while fighting.
Good idea. Here goes nothing.
With a futuristic theme, their visors are completely covered by a downward arrow shape. Contrary to popular belief, however, the actors had no trouble seeing out of them as they're actually tinted visors.
This time you won't get away, Rancic!
And while other suits have incorporated their morphers into the suits in the past as subtly as a Walkman, here they fit like a stylish watch, which just so happens to blend well with silver bracers over the forearms. Kinda like Wonder Woman, but way cooler.
Listen and learn, Brickneck. I'm not just any ranger. Not by a long shot. I am the Quantum Ranger.
Number 2. Samurai Rangers. Power Rangers Samurai and Power Rangers Super Samurai.
Man, your new uniform looks awesome.
Sweet!
Yeah, dude, you look super.
Say what you want about Samurai and Super Samurai, but what they lacked in writing, they made up for with their suits. Along with the slick highlighted boots and robe-like torsos, the Rangers are decorated with visors modeled after Japanese kanji, modeled after each Ranger's respective element.
He's the one that got away!
That's fine. This time we'll finish him off.
Should the need arise, one of the Rangers can go Super Samurai or Shark Attack mode, which gives them an elegant white or red two-tailed cloak with dazzling golden highlights.
Nylock, you're about to meet the Super Samurai.
Even in the Zord cockpits, the Rangers are well dressed, with protective armor plating inspired by the 1995 Ranger movie suits, and occasionally the heavily decorated all-powerful Shogun mode.
Shogun mode! Power the ancestor!
Why couldn't we see this mode in battle more often?
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into Settings and switch on your notifications.
Number 1. Mystic Rangers. Power Rangers Mystic Force.
She said we know when to use our wands. I think this is the time.
You think?
Fans swarmed the originalists' comment section about the Mystic Force costumes, and it's easy to see why. The core 5 suits carry a refined wizardly motif with a perfect balance of white and color, helmet visors modeled after mythical creatures, and capes. Capes are awesome. Just ask Chip. Meanwhile, Solaris Knight and Wolf Warrior are heavily armored like the brave and noble knights that they are, and White Ranger carries the grace and authority of a high-level sorceress, especially with those shoulder pads.
Flurry of snow! White! Mystic Ranger!
Now that's cool.
With an amazing blend of grand mysticism and multicolored combat, we may have kicked ourselves for not featuring the Mystic Rangers in the original list, but we're sure this top spot more than makes up for it.
Snow Staff! You're iced!
What were your favorite Morphin threads? Let us know in the comments.
Cosmic Fury Power!
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.